Hey guys, I'm going to be doing my throwback tag today as part of my Throwback Thursday series, and I promise it's going to be my last video for this week and I'll stop being a pain in the arse and uploading every day. Questions I'm going to be answering are going to be off the internet, so they're easy to find for anyone else who wants to do the same thing. This one took me on a real journey back in time, and it was quite embarrassing, some of the things that I found, but at the same time it's really interesting to do this video, so I'd really recommend if you want to do one of these videos I would do it, because the things you find is actually quite fascinating. But obviously they're not my questions, so I didn't make any of these up, these were made by someone else. Anyway, I shall now get started. What year were you born in? I was born in the year 1992, which makes me 23. Next question. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? If you do, show them. I'm not going to physically show them to you, so I don't actually have them in my hand, but I do have the photos on my computer and I'm adding them now to the video. God, is that over? Okay, next question. Number 3. What TV shows do you grow up watching? I grew up watching Bone the Vampire, The Cramp Twins, Tracy Beaker, and I do still watch the add-ons to that, which is a dumping ground, and Tracy Beaker Returns. I do still watch those. I quite enjoy them just because it's my childhood. And there's also an Australian TV show called Mortified. I know you Australian kids know about this one, but I don't know if everyone else does. But they showed it in England, and it used to be on really early in the morning. And I always used to come down and watch it before school. And I used to really wish I was the main character. I can't remember what her name is. Number 4. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that? I wanted to be an actress / model. And my problem is I'm very shy and I'm actually really awkward in front of the camera, which doesn't make sense because I do YouTube videos, but when I'm on my own I'm fine, but I can't do it when I'm around other people. This is why I struggle to do videos anywhere else. I would still love to do it, but I have like zero confidence, so I probably never will get to do it in the end, unfortunately. I also want to be a model, but as you can see from my previous photos I showed you, that's not gonna happen either. I was a bit, let's just say I was, what should we call it, an attractively challenged child, to put it nicely. Moving on. Number 5, show a video of yourself when you were younger. Now, I searched endlessly on my PC for a video I could use that doesn't include other people and just has me when I was younger, which I didn't mind showing. But all the videos I have got on my computer involve other people, and I don't want to cause an embarrassment for them, probably upset as well. So I thought, well, I can't really answer this question. I have got a videotape next to me. I'm trying to get it out, which has my name on it and my date of birth. So that's just Rebecca Louise Pullen, that's my date of birth on it. That's my full name, by the way, and I didn't know that. That's a video player, and obviously I don't have the equipment to play video players anywhere anymore, so I can't show any of them to you. It's not that I didn't want to, or that I was embarrassed to show them, I just physically can't, so I apologise, I can't do this one for you. Number 6, what were your favourite toys to play with? My favourite toys to play with were Polly Pocket, you know, Furby, Barbie, Micro Pets, all that kind of thing. Just have my little ponies with favourite hairstyle. Some toys I used to play with are in my other Throwback Thursday episode I did a few months ago, showing all the old toys I used to use. A lot of those are basically the answer to this question, so if you want to watch that I'll put the link up. Number 7, what's the most embarrassing thing you can remember doing? I thought about this one for quite a while. It's like a school disco on the very last day of, I think it's like last day or last term of year 6, before we all went up to secondary school, and basically this guy in my class asked me to dance with him, and I thought he was joking, and to be honest, to this day I still think he was joking, because I'm not going to go into like a massive storyline about it, but people didn't like me in primary school, especially not my class. They all hated me. I only had like a few friends, so I'm not going to go like into massive detail about it, but that's basically the whole gist of it. He asked me to dance. I thought, he's actually being nice to me. I was like, oh, I'll dance with him, and then we danced, and I remember getting shouted at over the DJ booth, and everyone just stopped and stared at us. Even though everyone was dancing with someone, because I was dancing with him, everyone was staring at us. I legged it to the toilet so I wouldn't come out the rest of the night, because it was so embarrassing. Number 8, read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. This must be written by an American person, if we say nursery in the UK. Anyway, I wasn't written in kindergarten or nursery, but I did write a book. Well, I tried to write a book. I've probably heard of the Horrid Henry series. Well, when I was younger, I started writing a book, and I was told by my mum that I sadly cannot have it published because it would be copyright issues from the actual author, and I didn't actually think about that. I must have been about, 7. But this is the book. It's not even being coloured in. So it says Horrid Henry and the New Baby. Basically, Horrid Henry had a little brother or sister, I don't know which, and a really great drawing, as you can see. There's him with the baby. I'm gathering that's the baby in his arms, but it looks absolutely tiny. It looks like a bodybuilder. It's got about 6 pages, so they're like little paragraphs, and it's absolutely terrible. But at the time I thought I was some kind of writing genius, so I thought it was good. But I just thought I'd show you guys that because it's really bad. Number 9, 3 songs to listen to as a child. Well, not say songs as such, but artists. One of the artists I used to listen to is Busted, who I happen to be seeing tomorrow at the O2, and I'm so excited. My childhood dream is coming true. I'm seeing them tomorrow. Anyway, on to the question. Busted, S Club 7, Steps, Spice Girls. I was obsessed with Baby Spice when I was younger. I dressed up like her all the time. All their songs, what I used to listen to, I can't name an exact lot. They're the artist I loved especially. Oh, and McFly as well. At 10, what was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger? I have a confession to make. I never actually did trick-or-treating at Halloween. I've never been trick-or-treating in my life because when I was younger I wasn't allowed to. And obviously I got older, and the older you get you don't want to do it anyway, so I've never done it. People never understand that. But I did dress up as a witch a few years ago for my drama. I used to go to some drama, local drama club thing, and we had a Halloween party and dressed up as a witch, and I remember seeing myself in a mirror and actually generally screamed. It was the room was dark, and I saw myself in the mirror and I screamed, and I was like, oh. That was embarrassing because it was me and I screamed at myself. I found myself really scary, so it was the first time I properly dressed up Halloween. Number 11, tell a funny story, something you remember happening when you were young. Well, to be honest, I can kind of, again, talk about the school disco because that was quite funny, but I've already brought that up, so I probably would have to say that as well as the embarrassing thing. So I could probably answer both questions because that's the one thing that's quite funny that I remember doing, but it's also really embarrassing, so Number 12, are there any special things you've kept when you were a child? Yes, I have. I still have a really creepy doll that I have in my wardrobe, but I don't know why, but I seem to like when I was a baby, and it was actually bigger than me, and it was horrible. Still got it. And I've got a box under my bed full of TY Beanie Babies, and it's supposed to be over 100 in there, and I still have them. Number 13, what's something weird you used to do as a child? I've got double jointed hips. So basically, it's really hard to explain, but I can make my legs go backwards around my body like that. Then I can sit in the middle of my legs, and I find it really comfortable, and I used to do it all the time when I was younger, and nobody could understand how I did it. And I'm not actually allowed to do it anymore. I can still do it now, but I'm not allowed to do it anymore because it's bad for my back and it's bad for your posture. Number 14, this one's something none of you know about me, but I feel like I should say it. Number 14, what's the scariest thing you remember happened to you when you were younger? At the age of 11, I was diagnosed with a type of epilepsy. Yeah, I know, this sounds really depressing, but I have a point behind why I'm saying this. And it is basically a childhood version of it, so it only affected me at night, and it only affected me during my childhood. I was diagnosed at 11 after my first seizure. This is what I found the scariest thing about when I was younger, because it was a really scary time in my life. When I used to have these fits, they were never proper fits, but I physically couldn't talk afterwards, and that's why I had to go to hospitals. I had a fit at my grandma and granddad's house, and my auntie was in the room with me because we were sharing a room, because she comes out from America, and I was still quite young, so it didn't really matter. So I shared a room with her, and I had a fit, and she was trying to talk to me, and I couldn't talk back to her, and it was really scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was so scared. So I went to doctors and I got diagnosed with it, and I got told like an 80% chance that I'll grow out of it, and 20% chance I wouldn't. When I was 14 I finally grew out of it, but it was a really scary point in my life because I had 2 serious seizures during that time, and one of them I didn't go to school the next day because it was so bad, and I felt so ill the next day. And people didn't want me sleeping around the house, and I was scared to go to sleep because it used to happen at night. It only ever happened at night if I was having a nap. And sometimes I'd have a nap and have one during the day, and that's quite embarrassing as well as scary. My heart goes out to people who have proper epilepsy for the rest of their life, because I got accused of lying about having it because of a type I had. I don't know what it is. It's called Relandic childhood epilepsy, the one I had. So if you want you can Google it and find out all about it. But because I grew out of it, people think I'm lying about having epilepsy, which I can see their point, because it's meant to be like a lifelong thing with serious seizures. I get that, but I did have it. I wanted to bring it up because it was a really scary point in my life. It was a less depressing stuff. Number 15, how's work now different from how it was like when you were a child? When I was a child, I had no social media. I didn't get my first mobile phone until I was 11. I wasn't allowed one until secondary school. So, like, I still had people be mean to me. I still got upset over things in primary school, but before I got a phone and social media in secondary school, I like to think my life was easier because I could escape from all that. I would come home and I'd be escaped from it until I had to go back. And also, who had the innocence of being young, like nothing, and like you don't care about really bad stuff because you're so innocent and young. I do miss having that kind of innocence, because now that, like, I'm getting a bit depressing, now that I suffer from anxiety, like everything is scary, and it's like I wish that I was young again so that I didn't care about things. I didn't get nervous and upset about stupid little things. I just like love life like little kids do, kind of thing. So I guess that's pretty much how it's different, basically. If you're still watching, then like always, I'm very grateful to know my videos are always so long because I just talk complete rubbish all the time. If you want to do this tag for yourself, I'll put the questions below. Like I said, they're not my questions, I've got them from a website. And I hope you all have a great summer, wherever you are. Comment and subscribe to me if you like my videos, and as always, thank you for watching. Goodbye, guys! Do you now can reach it? Before we couldn't. Nice one.
Next time I'm bringing Ben.